And while fields across Montana are dried up for the season, things are green year-round for one Billings business.
MTN's Victoria Hill takes us to Swanky Roots for this week's edition of Montana Made.
Things are looking green in the Swanky Roots greenhouse. It's a business with deep-rooted family connections that offers up leafy greens year-round.
My mom's maiden name is actually Swanky, and when we were starting to talk about this, she came up with the idea of Swanky Roots. Her maiden name is spelled with an E, so we just decided to change it to the Y to kind of match the fancier version of the word that people are used to seeing.
Upon the rows and rows of greens, it's what's happening beneath the surface that makes this greenhouse so impressive.
We grow aquaponically, meaning that we have fish in our system. They're what drive the system and provide nutrients.
Those nutrients eliminate any need for chemicals or soil. Microbes convert fish waste to fertilizer, and the plants take what they need, returning clean water back to the fish.
We have 8 1,200-gallon tanks, that's these big ones here, and they have about 1,000 fish in each of them. So we've got, with our nursery system as well, almost 10,000 fish in here.
And as time goes by, the system strengthens.
And you notice how those roots aren't very big. Well, they don't have to spread all over trying to get everything because everything's just floating by them. It was kind of cool to see the difference from the first ones with longer roots, and they just keep getting smaller and smaller.
Making for a 365-day-a-year operation for this mother-daughter duo, producing lettuces, kale, tomatoes, and even edible flowers.
Even though growing year-round in Montana seems a little bit crazy, we decided that it would be worth it and that Billings really needed something like this.
With an education in plant science and agriculture, along with some encouragement from Mom, the two decided establishing Swanky Roots would be their next big move.
What's better than homegrown? I mean, I love Montana. I've been other places. I don't ever want to go anywhere. And so to have this right here and to know we can have healthy, fresh is an awesome thing.
Now their greens can be found in local restaurants stretching as far west as Livingston, with more room to grow. In Billings, Victoria Hill, MTN News.
Victoria tells us Swanky Roots also experimenting with microgreens and other plants like carrots and cabbage to see if they're a good fit in the aquaponic process.
That is awesome.
My mother-in-law had an aquaponic operation. She had a little flower that grew with the fish in the bottom, and they just continued to take care of each other.
I think that's amazing.
It's awesome. Yeah, good stuff.
Year-round.
Year-round.
Very cool.
There we go.
It is time for a quick break. Coming up in just a moment.